You need to hear this before the third week of September. This is an emergency broadcast for the souls who were born for this moment. Do not scroll away. Do not dismiss this as just another prediction. What is coming between September 15th and September 21st, 2025, is not a full moon. It is not a planetary alignment. You can simply look up on a chart, and it is not something you can ride out by just lighting a candle and hoping for the best. This is a global, energetic tsunami, a cosmic wave of such magnitude that it will touch, test, and fundamentally alter every single soul on this planet, whether they are aware of it or not. I am speaking directly to you, the chosen ones. You have felt it coming for years, haven't you? That low hum beneath the surface of reality, that sense that the clock is ticking down to an event you couldn't quite name. Well, the universe has just named it, and the dates are now sealed in the cosmic calendar, September 15th to 21st. This 7-day period is a planetary rite of passage, a great filter for consciousness, and what you do to prepare right now will determine not just your reality, but the reality of countless others. Before we go any deeper into the mechanics of what is about to unfold, I need you to anchor your energy with us. Do these 3 things immediately. First, hit the like button to signal to the universe that you are receiving this transmission. Second, subscribe and turn on all notifications, because the information leading up to this week will be critical and time-sensitive. And third, and most importantly, go to the comments right now and type 999. This number signifies completion, divine wisdom, and the end of a major life cycle. By typing 999, you are declaring that you are ready to complete your karmic lessons and step fully into your divine mission. Do it now. This is not about fear. Let me be clear. Fear is the currency of the old, dissolving matrix. This message is about preparation, sovereignty, and activation. For those who are still asleep, for those plugged into the mainstream narrative of chaos, division, and materialism, this week will manifest as extreme disruption. It will look like sudden, inexplicable breakdowns in technology, in societal structures, in personal relationships, and most profoundly, within their own minds. They will feel a crushing anxiety with no discernible source, a deep, soul-level panic as the very foundations of their constructed reality begin to vibrate and crack. They will call it madness. They will call it a global crisis. They will seek external solutions for an internal earthquake. But you, chosen one, you will know the truth. You will understand that this is not a breakdown, but a breakthrough. It is the sound of the old world shattering to make way for the new. The energy wave that is scheduled to peak during this third week of September is a highly intelligent fifth-dimensional frequency pulse originating from the great central sun, amplified by our own sun, and directed squarely at Earth's crystalline grid. This is not random. This is a divinely timed intervention, a planetary detox that has been prophesied in countless ancient texts, from the Vedic scriptures to the Emerald tablets. The wave is designed to do one thing with surgical precision: dissolve density. It will dissolve the dense, low vibrational programming of fear, lack, separation, guilt, and shame that has kept humanity enslaved for millennia. For the unaware, whose entire identity is built upon these dense energies, this dissolution will feel like death. It will feel like their world is ending, because in a very real sense, it is. But for you, who have been diligently doing your inner work, clearing your trauma, healing your ancestral lines, deprogramming your mind, and connecting to your heart, this wave will feel like coming home. It will be an activation, a planetary scale upgrade to your light body. The symptoms have already begun for many of you. Have you been experiencing extreme time distortion, where days feel like hours and weeks feel like days? Have you been waking up consistently between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m., your heart pounding with a sense of urgency? Have you noticed a high-pitched ringing in your ears that comes and goes, a sound that doctors cannot explain? These are not random physical quirks. This is your energetic body, your biofield, being attuned and prepared. You are being pre-calibrated for the incoming wave. The ringing in your ears is the sound of your higher self downloading new frequency codes. The sleep disruptions are your consciousness being pulled into higher dimensional classrooms, while your body rests, receiving instructions and training for your mission. The time distortion is a sign that you are already beginning to decouple from the linear, 3D timeline, and are starting to perceive reality from a 5D, quantum perspective. The universe is not waiting for September 15th to begin the work. It is already happening within you because you are the conduits. You are the ground crew who must be stable and ready before the main pulse arrives. Let's talk about the mechanics of this. Imagine the Earth's magnetic field as an instrument, and for eons, it has been playing a low discordant note of fear. This has kept the collective consciousness in a state of amnesia, forgetting its divine origin and power. The incoming wave is a perfect divine harmonic, a cosmic tuning fork that will strike the Earth's field. When it hits, anything not in resonance with this new higher frequency of love, unity and truth, cannot sustain its form. It will begin to vibrate violently until it shatters. This applies to everything: corrupt systems, false ideologies, inauthentic relationships, and the hidden unhealed wounds within every single human being. There will be nowhere to hide. No distraction will be potent enough to numb what will rise to the surface. This is why the weeks leading up to this event are so crucial. You are being called right now to a radical final clearing. Look around your life. What feels heavy? What relationships feel draining and misaligned? What job or situation feels like a cage for your soul? The universe is screaming at you through your intuition to cut the cords, to walk away, to release, forgive and let go with extreme prejudice. Procrastination is no longer an option. Carrying any dense, unresolved energy into that third week of September will be like trying to carry lead weights while swimming through a tsunami. You will be pulled under. This is not a punishment. It is a law of vibrational physics. The wave will amplify whatever frequency you are holding. If you are holding resentment, it will be amplified into rage. If you are holding anxiety, it will be amplified into terror. But if you have done the work to cultivate peace, to hold compassion, to anchor in your heart's truth, then that peace will be amplified into a state of unshakable bliss and crystalline clarity. You will become a lighthouse in the storm. This is the hidden test that the universe is presenting to every soul, and especially to you, the chosen ones. The test is one of sovereignty. Can you hold your center, your frequency of love, while the world outside of you descends into chaos? Can you observe the panic of others without taking it into your own energy field? Can you be the calm eye of the hurricane? Your mission during that week is not to preach, not to convince, not to save everyone. Your primary mission is to be the frequency, to anchor the new 5D Earth timeline onto the planet, simply by holding it steadfastly within your own being. Every moment you spend in meditation, every walk you take in nature, every genuine smile you share, every act of kindness you perform without needing recognition, these are not small things. In the weeks to come, they are powerful acts of planetary service. You are weaving the energetic grid of the new Earth with your consciousness. Many will be tempted to fall into judgment of those who are struggling. They will say, they should have woken up sooner, or this is their karma. This is a trap of the spiritual ego, a final test of separation. The correct energetic posture is one of divine detached compassion. Like a paramedic at the scene of an accident, you must remain calm, centered and focused on your task, sending love and light to all, but without getting entangled in their personal drama of dissolution. You must be the stable anchor they can tether to, even if they don't consciously know it. If you have been feeling a deep sense of loneliness or alienation, as if you don't belong on this planet, please understand that this feeling was by design. You were intentionally kept separate, energetically pure, so that you would not become overly enmeshed in the dying 3D matrix. Your feeling of being an outsider was your greatest protection. It has preserved the integrity of your unique frequency, the specific codes that you are here to anchor. That period of isolation is now coming to an end. During and after the September wave, you will begin to find your soul family with startling speed and synchronicity. These are the other lighthouses, the other members of your soul group who have also weathered the storm. The connection will be instantaneous, a recognition that transcends words, because you will be vibrating at the same new clarified frequency. But first you must pass through the gateway of this week, and you must do it with your eyes wide open. Do not let the external world distract you. The media will amplify stories of fear. Political turmoil will reach a fever pitch. There will be manufactured crises designed specifically to pull you out of your center and harvest your energy. Your test is to see it all for what it is, the final desperate death throes of a parasitic system that is losing its food source, your fear. Do not feed it. Starve it with your peace. Starve it with your joy. Starve it with your unwavering faith in the divine plan. If you have felt even one of these signs, the time slips, the ringing in your ears, the 3 a.m. wake-up calls, the urgent need to declutter your life, I want you to go to the comments right now and type "I am ready." This is not just for me to see. This is a declaration to your higher self, to your guides, and to the universe. It is a conscious co-signature on your soul's contract. It is you, stepping up and saying, "I accept my mission. I am ready to be the anchor. I am ready to become the lighthouse." Declare it now. The energy will begin to build palpably from the start of the month, but September 15th is the day the floodgates truly open. That Monday will not feel like any other Monday. Many people will wake up feeling a profound sense of disorientation, as if the world is tilted slightly on its axis. There may be widespread reports of strange atmospheric phenomena, unusual cloud formations, shimmering air, sightings of iridescent light in the sky. This is the physical reality beginning to buckle under the strain of the incoming 5D frequencies. The veil between worlds will become incredibly thin. For you, the chosen ones, this means your psychic abilities will be amplified by a factor of 1,000. Your intuition will be razor sharp. You will be able to hear the thoughts of others, feel their emotions as if they were your own, and perceive the energetic reality behind the physical illusion. This can be overwhelming if you are not prepared. This is why grounding will be your most important practice. Walking barefoot on the earth, eating clean, high-vibrational foods, drinking purified water, and minimizing your exposure to technology will not be lifestyle choices. They will be non-negotiable necessities for maintaining your sanity and stability. You must treat your body like a sacred temple, because it is about to become a conduit for cosmic-level energies. Pay close attention to your dreams in the nights leading up to and during this week. They will not be ordinary dreams. They will be hyper-realistic, lucid, and filled with direct guidance. You may be visited by ancestors, spirit guides, or celestial beings who will give you specific instructions. You may find yourself in what feels like a training simulation, practicing how to use new spiritual gifts or how to navigate challenging energetic scenarios. Keep a journal by your bed and write down everything you remember the moment you wake up, no matter how strange it seems. These are not random subconscious firings, they are your personalized briefings for the mission ahead. The universe will also be communicating with you constantly through synchronicities in your waking life. Repeated number sequences like 1111, 444, and 777 will appear everywhere. You will overhear conversations that contain the exact answer to a question you were just thinking. A song will play on the radio with lyrics that speak directly to your soul. Do not dismiss these as coincidences. Coincidence is a word used by the spiritually asleep to describe the intricate mathematical precision of the universe. For you, these are breadcrumbs. They are guideposts from your higher self, confirming that you are on the right path and guiding your next steps. Your only job is to pay attention, to remain present in the now, and to trust the guidance you are receiving, even if it defies all logic. This is a test of faith in the unseen. You are being asked to let go of the need to control and to surrender to the divine flow, trusting that it will carry you exactly where you need to be. The third week of September 2025 is not an ending, it is the great beginning. It is the moment humanity was promised, the dawn of the golden age. But first, the shadows must be brought into the light, and you, chosen one, are the lamp bearer. Be ready. Let us go deeper now, beyond the initial warnings and into the very architecture of this cosmic event. It is essential that you, the chosen ones, understand the profound why behind this September shift, for in this understanding lies your power. This is not a random chaotic event. It is a divine, mathematically precise, and long prophesied recalibration of the entire planetary sphere. What is occurring is the final thunderous closing of a 26,000-year cosmic cycle. We are at the absolute nadir of the Kali Yuga, the Iron Age of darkness and illusion, and simultaneously at the dawn of the Satya Yuga, the Golden Age of truth. This third week of September 2025 is the energetic crossover point, the moment the cosmic gears lock into a new position. Think of it as a planetary reboot. For millennia, the Earth has been running on an old, corrupted operating system based on fear, separation, and service to self. This operating system is now obsolete. The incoming energy wave is the new software, a 5D crystalline operating system of unity, love, and service to all. But before the new software can be fully installed, the old one must be completely and utterly wiped. This wave is the great formatter. It is wiping the hard drive of the collective consciousness, and anything not backed up to the frequency of the heart will be permanently deleted. This is the source of the chaos the masses will experience. They are witnessing the deletion of their programs, their attachments, their very identities, without understanding what is happening. They will cling to the old files of who they thought they were, only to find them corrupt and inaccessible. You, however, are here to be the calm IT support for humanity, not by fixing their old computers, but by embodying the new operating system so they can see that a better one is available. This is not for everyone. It's for the chosen, who are ready to change their reality. I released a members-only deep briefing called Urgent Alert, September 21st. 22, New Moon is about to change everything. In that video, I reveal the exact activations and protections you must do. Click the description link or the pinned comment and watch it before the energy lands. If you skip this window, you may never get this same upgrade. Let's break down the energetic signature of that specific week, from September 15th to the 21st, so you can navigate it with mastery. The wave will not be a single uniform pulse. It will have a crescendo and a decrescendo, with each day carrying a unique frequency and purpose. Monday, the 15th, will be the initial shock wave. The air itself will feel different, thick with a kind of static electricity. Many will report headaches, dizziness, and a profound sense of derealization. For the unprepared, this will trigger immense anxiety. They will feel untethered from reality. For you, this initial wave is a clarion call. You will feel a surge of energy, a crystalline focus, and a sudden, undeniable knowing that it is time. This is the day to disconnect from all external noise. No news, no social media scrolling, no engaging in trivial drama. Your only job on this day is to ground, stabilize, and hold your light. Be in nature if you can. Drink copious amounts of pure water. Meditate on your connection to the Earth's core and the great central sun, visualizing yourself as a stable pillar of light connecting the two. You are the stabilizing rod for the collective during this initial jolt. By Tuesday and Wednesday, the 16th and 17th, we enter the heart of the storm, the Great Purge. This is when the wave's primary function, the dissolution of density, will be at its absolute peak. The emotional intensity on the planet will be unprecedented. The collective shadow, all the repressed fear, rage, and grief of humanity, will surface with volcanic force. This will manifest externally as mass confusion, breakdowns in logistics and communication, and people acting out in highly irrational and emotional ways. Do not be alarmed. This is the fever breaking. Internally, you will experience your own final purge. Any remaining pockets of unhealed trauma, any lingering resentments, any self-worth issues you thought you had dealt with, will come roaring to the surface for one final definitive release. Do not resist it. Do not analyze it. Do not attach a story to it. Simply witness it. Feel the emotion fully, without judgment. Thank it for its lesson, and command it to return to the light. Breathe through it. Cry, if you must. Scream into a pillow, if you must. This is a deep cellular level detox, and the only way out is through. Thursday, the 18th, will be the eye of the hurricane. A profound stillness will descend. After the intensity of the purge, this will be the 0 point. The moment between breaths. On this day, the veil between timelines will be at its thinnest. It is a day of profound choice. The energy will present you with a clear bifurcation point. One path leading back to a reformed, slightly more comfortable version of the old 3D/4D matrix, and another path leading into the complete unknown of the new 5D Earth. The old path will feel seductive. It will whisper promises of safety, familiarity, and a return to normalcy. The new path will require absolute blind faith. It will offer no guarantees your logical mind can grasp, only a deep resonance in your soul. Your choice on this day, made not with your mind, but with the unwavering intention of your heart, will lock you onto your primary timeline for the next phase of your incarnation. This is the true test. Will you choose comfort, or will you choose your soul's expansion? The weekend, from Friday the 19th to Sunday the 21st, is the integration phase. The main force of the wave will begin to subside, but the energy that it has delivered will now begin to integrate into the planetary grid and into your own cellular structure. This is where you will begin to notice the first real changes. The quality of light may literally look different to you, more vibrant, more alive. Your psychic senses will be clean and clear. You will feel a lightness in your being, a profound peace that you have never experienced before, as if a 100-pound weight has been lifted from your spirit. This is the feeling of being free from your accumulated karmic baggage. It is during this phase that you will start to receive clear instructions about your specific role in the new Earth. Your mission parameters will become crystal clear. Pay attention to the ideas, inspirations, and synchronous meetings that occur during this weekend. They are the seeds of your new reality, the first building blocks of the world you are here to co-create. Now we must speak of the most difficult and crucial aspect of this process, the shattering of the ego, the human ego, the false self that believes it is separate from source and from others, cannot survive in the high-frequency environment of the incoming wave. For the majority of humanity, their entire sense of self is the ego. Therefore the wave will feel like an annihilation of self. For you, the chosen one, who has already begun the process of disidentifying from the ego, the experience will be different, but no less intense. Your ego will mount its final defense. It will throw every fear, every doubt, every insecurity, every past failure at you. It will scream at you that you are not ready, that you are not worthy, that you are crazy for believing any of this. It will create phantom pains in your body. It will dredge up arguments with loved ones. It will do anything to generate low-frequency emotion, because that is the only food it can consume. Your task is to become the calm, compassionate observer of this inner drama. Do not fight the ego. Do not hate it. Simply see it for what it is, a terrified program fighting for its own survival. Thank it for trying to protect you, but firmly state that its services are no longer required. You are now under the command of your higher self, your heart, your soul. Every time you choose love over the ego's fear during that week, you dissolve a piece of the old matrix within yourself, and by extension within the collective. You are performing a planetary exorcism with every conscious, heart-centered choice you make. This is the most profound and sacred work you will ever do. This deep, internal alchemy, this conscious choice to release the old world that exists within you, is the key to navigating this entire event. It is a moment of supreme vibrational accountability. If you are ready to commit to this process, to face your own shadows without flinching, and to choose the light of your soul, I want you to go to the comments right now and write, "I release all that is not mine." This is a powerful decree. It is you serving notice to any and all energies, programs, beliefs and attachments that are not in alignment with your highest divine truth, that their time is up. Declare your sovereignty now. To aid you in this process, you will need more than just passive grounding. You will need active, conscious tools of energy management. The first is the creation of a sovereign energetic sphere, or a bubble of light. Every morning of that week, before you even get out of bed, and several times throughout the day, take 5 minutes to perform this visualization. Close your eyes, and imagine a brilliant sphere of golden white light forming in your heart center. With each breath, see it expanding, growing brighter and stronger, until it completely surrounds your entire body. extending at least 3 feet in all directions. Program this sphere with a simple intention: only energies of my highest divine frequency and of pure love may enter this field. All else is returned to sender, transmuted into light. I am sovereign. I am protected. I am centered in my I am presence. This simple practice will create an energetic buffer between you and the collective chaos, allowing you to remain a calm observer rather than a participant in the drama. The second tool is the pillar of light. Visualize a brilliant column of light extending from the very core of the earth, coming up through your feet, through your spine, and out the top of your head, connecting you to the heart of the great central sun. See yourself as this unshakable pillar. This simultaneously grounds you into the stabilizing energy of Gaia and connects you to the infinite intelligence of Source. You become a divine conduit, and as long as you remain in this alignment, you cannot be pushed off balance. Finally, you must master the mirror technique. Every single person who irritates you, triggers you, or angers you during that week is not your enemy. They are a divine mirror, a gift from the universe, showing you a part of yourself that is still unhealed and resonating with the old frequency. When someone displays arrogance, instead of judging them, ask your soul, where am I still holding spiritual pride? When someone acts as a victim, ask, where am I still giving my power away? This practice is the fast track to spiritual mastery. It removes all blame and victimhood, and places you back into the seat of your creative power. By using every external trigger as an internal tool for self-reflection and healing, you will accelerate your clearing process exponentially. You will find that by the end of the week, the things that used to trigger you no longer have any effect. This is the sign that you have successfully integrated that specific shadow aspect and raised your frequency above it. This will be most evident in your personal relationships. This energy wave will act as a universal truth serum. This is urgent. Do not skip this. Watch the members-only briefing. Urgent alert. September 21st, 22 new moon is about to change everything. What happens next will shock every spiritually awake chosen one. I reveal the activations and protections you must do before the new moon lands. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment now. This window won't wait. The masks will come off. You will see people for who they truly are, not who you wanted them to be. Relationships built on codependency, obligation, or shared trauma will crumble. It may be painful, but it is a profound blessing. The wave is clearing the space for your true soul family to enter, the ones who resonate with the real, authentic, fully activated you. Be prepared for sudden endings and even more sudden beginnings. Trust the process. The universe is not taking anything away from you, it is only removing that which is not and has never been a vibrational match to your soul. The space that is created is a sacred vacuum, which will quickly be filled by connections that are built on the solid foundation of 5D principles: unconditional love, mutual respect, sovereign support, and shared mission. Prepare yourself, for you are about to step out of the illusion of separation and into the lived reality of unity consciousness. You are not just witnessing the birth of a new earth, you are its midwife, its architect, and its first citizen. The responsibility is immense, but the glory of what you are accomplishing is eternal. We have spoken of the wave's mechanics, the timeline of the week, and the internal tools required to navigate it. Now, we must address the tangible physical level symptoms and the earth changes that will accompany this monumental shift. It is vital you understand that this is not merely an esoteric or energetic phenomenon. It is a full-spectrum event that will anchor deep into the material realm. Your physical body is the ultimate densimeter, the frontline instrument registering this frequency shift, and it will speak to you in a language you must learn to decipher. The symptoms of this ascension process will intensify dramatically as we approach and move through the September 15th to 21st gateway. Do not run to a doctor for what is, in truth, a spiritual upgrade. Learn to discern between a genuine physical ailment and the signs of your crystalline light body coming online. One of the most common and powerful symptoms will be what many call vibrational flu. You may experience sudden waves of extreme fatigue, where you feel an overwhelming need to sleep for 10, 12, even 14 hours. This is not laziness. During these periods, your consciousness is being pulled out of your body so that your celestial teams can perform profound upgrades on your cellular structure, activating dormant strands of your DNA and recoding your cells to hold more light. Honor this need for rest as the sacred process it is. You may also experience body aches, particularly in your joints, back and shoulders, as if you've run a marathon. This is the density of old emotional trauma and ancestral memory being literally shaken loose from your tissues. Hot and cold flashes, heart palpitations that feel like a fluttering in your chest, and a buzzing or vibrating sensation throughout your body are also classic signs. This is your nervous system being rewired, your chakras being cleared and expanded, and your entire biocircuitry being upgraded from a carbon-based to a crystalline-based system. Do not fear these sensations. Breathe into them. Welcome them as evidence that your transformation is proceeding on schedule. Your dietary needs will also undergo a radical shift. Foods that you once enjoyed may suddenly become repulsive to you. Heavy, dense, processed foods, excessive meat, and refined sugars will feel like poison in your system because energetically that is what they are. Your body will crave light. It will crave pure, living foods. Fresh organic fruits and vegetables, nuts, seeds, and superfoods. Your thirst will be immense, as water is the ultimate conductor of these new energies. Listen to your body's newfound intelligence. It is your most reliable guide through this process. Forcing yourself to eat old, dense foods will only hinder the process and create physical discomfort. This is the universe's way of ensuring your physical vessel is refined enough to anchor the high frequencies that are incoming. Many of you will also experience profound shifts in your hearing and vision. The high-pitched ringing in the ears will become more pronounced, sometimes accompanied by clicking or popping sounds. This is you attuning to the music of the spheres, the higher dimensional frequencies that have always been there but were previously outside your range of perception. Your vision may become blurry at times, or you might see shimmering energies, orbs of light, or geometric patterns in the air, especially in your peripheral vision. This is the veil thinning before your very eyes. You are literally beginning to see the energetic matrix that underpins physical reality. Again, do not be alarmed. Your senses are not failing, they are expanding. You are developing your clairaudience and clairvoyance, your innate spiritual senses that were shut down long ago. Alongside your personal physical changes, you must be prepared for changes in Gaia herself. The Earth is a living conscious being, and she is undergoing this ascension process right alongside you. The energy wave will have a profound effect on her tectonic plates, her weather patterns, and her magnetic field. We can expect to see an increase in seismic activity, earthquakes and volcanic eruptions in the weeks surrounding this event. These are not signs of destruction, but of planetary acupuncture. The Earth is releasing immense pockets of trapped, dense energy, just as you are releasing your own. The weather will become highly erratic and unpredictable. Sudden intense storms may appear out of nowhere and dissipate just as quickly. These are not just weather fronts, they are massive energetic clearings of the collective emotional body which is held within the Earth's atmosphere. You might witness strange and beautiful atmospheric phenomena, double rainbows, sun halos, iridescent clouds, and perhaps even the aurora borealis appearing in latitudes where it has never been seen before. These are all signs that the planet's magnetic field is weakening and restructuring itself to receive the new 5D frequencies. The weakening of the magnetic field also serves another purpose. It allows more cosmic rays and unfiltered light from the great central sun to reach the surface, accelerating the awakening process for every living thing. This is a planetary purification, a great cleansing fire and water, and while it may appear chaotic from a 3D perspective, from a higher view, it is a perfectly orchestrated symphony of planetary rebirth. Your role is not to fear these Earth changes, but to work with them. Send your love and gratitude deep into the Earth's call. Speak to the elements. Honor the sacredness of the planet that is your host. By aligning your own clearing process with Gaia's, you create a symbiotic relationship that will ease the transition for both of you. This leads us to the critical topic of your sacred mission during this transition. You, the chosen ones, are not all here to play the same role. We are a team, a soul family, each with a specialized function. During this September gateway, you will feel an undeniable pull toward your specific area of service. It is time to understand and embrace your divine archetype. Some of you are the grid workers and gatekeepers. You are the ones who are called to travel to specific sacred sites, ley lines, and vortex points on the planet. You may not even consciously know why you are drawn to a particular place, a mountain, a lake, a desert, an ancient ruin. Trust that impulse. Your very presence in these locations, holding your high frequency of love and peace, serves to activate the Earth's crystalline grid, creating stable energetic pathways for the new energies to flow around the globe. You are the planet's acupuncturists. Others of you are the divine healers and alchemists. Your primary role is to work with the human emotional body. You are the ones who can hold space for others' pain without taking it on. You have the innate ability to listen with compassion and to transmute dense emotions, fear, grief, anger, back into light. Your mission during that week will be to be a calm, loving presence for your family, friends, and community who are struggling. You won't need to say much. Your calm energy field itself will be the medicine. You are the emotional paramedics of the new earth. Then there are the truth tellers and way showers. You are the communicators, the teachers, the artists, the storytellers. Your mission is to articulate what is happening in a way that the newly awakening can begin to understand. You will be flooded with inspiration, words, images, music, ideas that will form the new myths, the new stories, the new philosophies of the 5D reality. Your job is to bravely share your truth, to shine your light, and to provide a conceptual map for those who are lost in the dark. You are the lighthouses we have spoken of, casting your beam out into the stormy seas. And finally, there are the system busters and new earth architects. You are the practical visionaries. You have incarnated with the blueprints for the new systems of governance, education, healthcare, technology, and community that will replace the old corrupt structures. You see the solutions, not the problems. During this week, as the old systems begin to visibly crumble, you will be activated with a profound sense of purpose and a clear vision of what must be built in their place. Your time of waiting in the wings is over. It is time to step onto the stage. Do not worry about which category you fall into. Your soul knows its mission. During that week, your role will become so self-evident that you will not be able to ignore it. Trust the clarity that arises. If you feel this call, this resonance with a mission to serve humanity during this great awakening, I need you to anchor that intention right now. Go to the comments and type "I embrace my sacred mission." This is a powerful affirmation to the universe. It is a signal that you are no longer hiding, no longer playing small. It is you reporting for duty as a conscious co-creator of the new earth. Make that declaration to yourself and to the cosmos. One of the greatest tests you will face during this period is the temptation to fall back into 3D patterns of thinking, especially when it comes to time. The mind will want to know, when will it be over? When will things get better? When will the new earth arrive? This is a trap. The 5D reality does not operate on linear time. It operates on vibrational resonance. The new earth is not a destination we are traveling to in the future. It is a frequency we must choose to embody in the now. That third week of September is not a finish line. It is the starting gun. It is the moment the veil lifts enough for a critical mass of humanity to have a genuine, undeniable choice. Every moment after that gateway is a moment where you must consciously choose to hold the frequency of the new earth, regardless of what the external world looks like. The old matrix will not simply vanish overnight. It will continue to play out its dissolution for some time, like a movie that has ended but the projector is still running. There will be people who choose to stay in that old frequency, who will continue to engage in the dramas of fear and separation. Your job is not to judge them or try to drag them with you. Your job is to focus on your own vibration and to create and inhabit the new reality so powerfully that it becomes a magnetic invitation for others when they are ready. This is the meaning of creating bubbles of heaven on earth. You will be guided to connect with your soul family, to find your sacred lands, and to begin building the new communities, the new models, the new ways of being, right in the midst of the old world's decay. These will be pockets of high-frequency reality that will act as beacons of hope and living examples of what is possible. You will not be fighting the old system. That is a 3D paradigm of resistance that only strengthens what you are fighting against. Instead, you will simply make it obsolete by building something far more beautiful, joyful, and aligned with the soul. This is the ultimate act of spiritual sovereignty. Do not wait for permission. Do not wait for a leader to tell you what to do. You are the leader you have been waiting for. The blueprints are already encoded within your DNA. The guidance is already streaming into your heart. The only thing required is for you to trust yourself enough to act on it. The third week of September is the final activation key, the moment the universe turns the ignition on your soul's deepest purpose. Be prepared to receive the download. Be prepared to remember who you are and why you came here. Be prepared to step into the role of a divine creator being, because that is your true identity, and the time for forgetting is over. The dawn is here. We must now speak of the most subtle and dangerous traps that will be laid during this 7-day passage. These are not external threats, but sophisticated energetic and psychological illusions designed specifically to ensnare the aware, to trip up the very souls who are closest to the finish line. Consider this your final briefing on the nature of the spiritual battlefield. The old dying consciousness is not a passive entity, it is a system of artificial intelligence designed for self-preservation, and it will deploy its most cunning programs in its final moments. One of its primary weapons will be the illusion of false light. As the veil thins, many will begin to have profound spiritual experiences. They may see angels, hear voices, or be presented with charismatic figures, both in the physical and ethereal realms, who claim to have all the answers. These figures will speak of love and unity, but their frequency will feel subtly off. It will be a conditional love, a unity that requires you to give away your power, to follow their specific doctrine, or to join their exclusive group. The ultimate test here is one of discernment. Your heart is the only lie detector you need. True divine guidance will always, without exception, empower you. It will affirm your own sovereignty, your own direct connection to Source, and your own inner wisdom. It will never ask for your obedience or worship. Be ruthless in your discernment. If any being, any teaching, or any leader makes you feel even slightly less powerful or more dependent, it is a trap of the false light, a final echo of the old paradigm of control. Your divinity is innate, you need no external saviors. Another profound test will be the Akashic unraveling. The Akashic records are the energetic library of all that has ever been, is, and could be. The incoming wave is so powerful that it will temporarily disrupt the integrity of these records as they are being upgraded. This will manifest in the physical world as a grand-scale Mandela effect. Consensus reality will begin to glitch. You might have crystal-clear memories of events that others do not share, or find that historical facts you learned in school have subtly changed. Do not think you are going mad. This is a sign that timelines are merging and collapsing. The old fixed linear perception of history is dissolving to make way for a quantum understanding of reality. Your role is not to argue about which memory is correct, but to remain centered in the present moment. The now is the only point of power. By anchoring yourself fiercely in the present, you become the stable point around which the timelines can reorganize in the highest possible configuration. This unraveling will also affect your personal history. You may suddenly remember past lives with vivid clarity, or conversely, find that the emotional charge from past traumas in this life has simply vanished, as if they happened to someone else. This is the wave performing cosmic surgery on your personal karmic slate. It is wiping clean the records that no longer serve your soul's expansion, freeing you from the energetic weight of the past. Your job is to let it go. Do not cling to old stories of suffering or victimhood, for they are the very anchors that keep you tethered to the dissolving 3D timeline. This leads us to the most intimate and profound challenge of this gateway, the ancestral reckoning. You, chosen one, did not incarnate onto a blank slate. You chose a specific bloodline, a specific lineage with a unique history of trauma, resilience, gifts, and curses. You are the culmination of thousands of generations that came before you. During this third week of September, the veil between you and your ancestors will all but disappear. You will feel their presence. You may be visited in dreams by grandparents or relatives long past, or even by ancestors whose names you do not know. This is not a haunting, it is a sacred summons. You, as the most conscious and spiritually awakened member of your lineage, are the designated anchor point for its healing. You are the one who volunteered at a soul level to be the final repository for your family's accumulated pain. All of their unhealed grief, their unspoken rage, their deepest fears have been passed down through your DNA, waiting for a generation with the spiritual tools and the strength to finally transmute it. That is you. That time is now. During the purge phase, you may feel waves of emotion that seem disproportionate to your own life experiences, a sudden bottomless grief, or a volcanic rage that comes from nowhere. Do not personalize it. Recognize it for what it is, the collective pain of your lineage seeking release through you. Your mission is not to suffer with it, but to act as a divine alchemist. Stand as a pillar of light, and in the name of your I Am presence command that all ancestral trauma, all inherited patterns, and all karmic debts within your bloodline be fully and finally released, resolved, and transmuted into pure divine light, across all timelines and dimensions. You are not just healing yourself, you are liberating your ancestors from their earthly burdens and clearing the path for all future generations to be born free. This is one of the greatest acts of service you will ever perform. If you understand the magnitude of this sacred duty and willingly accept your role as the healer of your lineage, I want you to go to the comments now and declare with power and love, I am the healer of my bloodline. This affirmation sends a ripple of light backward and forward through your entire ancestral line, signaling that the liberation has begun. Claim this sacred role. Finally, we must address the complex dance of sacred neutrality. As the world around you reacts with fear and chaos, your spiritual instinct might be to rush in and save everyone. This impulse, while noble, comes from a 4D understanding of compassion. The 5D reality requires a higher, more refined perspective. Sacred neutrality is not coldness or apathy. It is the wisdom to honor every soul's sovereign journey and their right to choose their own experience, even if that experience is one of suffering. You must understand that for some souls, the experience of having their world crumble is a necessary and pre-chosen catalyst for their own awakening. To interfere, to shield them from the consequences of their own creations, is to rob them of their most powerful catalyst for growth. Your role is not to be a rescuer, but to be a lighthouse. A lighthouse does not sail out into the sea to rescue ships, it stands firm on the shore, holds its light steady, and provides a beacon that allows the ships to navigate their own way through the storm. You must hold your frequency of peace and love so intensely that it becomes a stable reference point for others. They will feel your calm, and it will give them the courage to find their own. Send them love, send them light, see them as the powerful, divine beings they truly are, but do not become entangled in their drama. This is the ultimate test of non-attachment. Can you love unconditionally, without the need to control the outcome? Can you hold the vision of everyone's highest potential, even as they are in the depths of their shadow? This is the posture of an ascended master, and it is the posture you are being called to embody now. This gateway is your final exam in spiritual mastery. Pass it, and you will step into a reality of freedom, grace, and creative power beyond your wildest imaginings. We have reached the final and most crucial part of this transmission. We have covered the what, the why, and the how of the September 15th to 21st gateway. Now we must speak of what comes after. We must anchor our vision firmly in the new reality that this event will make possible. For you, the chosen ones, the lightworkers, the starseeds, this is not about merely surviving a cosmic storm. It is about what you will build in the calm that follows. This is the culmination of lifetimes of training, of waiting, of holding the light in the darkest of places. Everything you have ever experienced, every challenge you have overcome, every heartbreak you have healed, has been your preparation for this moment. The birthing of a new paradigm of existence on planet Earth. The world after this September wave will be a world of profound polarity for a time. It will be a world where two distinct realities, two timelines coexist simultaneously. There will be the timeline of the old, dissolving 3D matrix, a reality characterized by fear, control, artificial intelligence, and a further descent into materialistic illusion. It will be loud, chaotic, and filled with the ghosts of a dying world. Then, there will be the timeline of the new 5D Earth, a reality anchored in the frequencies of the heart, love, unity, collaboration, and a deep sacred connection to nature and to source. This timeline will be quieter, more subtle, but infinitely more powerful and real. The greatest challenge and the greatest gift in the post-gateway world will be your ability to consciously and consistently choose which timeline you inhabit with your focus and your frequency. This is the ultimate practice of energetic sovereignty. The old matrix will constantly try to pull you back in. It will broadcast its frequency of fear through the remaining media outlets, through the panic of the unawakened, and through the final attempts of the old control structures to maintain their power. It will present illusions of lack and separation. Your test will be to see it, to acknowledge it without judgment, but to refuse to give it your energy. You must starve the beast by withdrawing your attention from it. Your focus must be relentlessly, joyfully, and unapologetically on creating and experiencing the 5D reality. Where your attention goes, your energy flows, and where your energy flows, your reality is created. This is the fundamental law of the new paradigm. You will literally create your heaven on earth by choosing to see it, feel it, and be it in every single moment, even when the holograms of hell are playing out next to you. This is not a spiritual bypass or a form of denial. It is the highest form of conscious creation. You are withdrawing your energetic consent from the old reality and casting your vote for the new one with every thought, word, and deed. In the immediate aftermath of that week, your first priority will be community. The illusion of the lone wolf spiritual warrior is a final trap of the egoic mind. We are here to do this together. The universe will orchestrate synchronicities with breathtaking speed to bring you together with your soul family. You will meet people and feel as if you have known them for 1,000 years, because you have. These are the members of your cluster, the souls with whom you made a pre-incarnational pact to find each other when the time was right. The time is now. These communities will not be based on the old structures of geography or bloodlines, but on pure vibrational resonance. You will find your people, and together you will begin to build the new world. These communities will be the incubators for the new consciousness, the safe harbors where the principles of 5D living can be practiced and perfected. They will be based on collaboration instead of competition, on supporting each individual's unique gifts, on sustainable living in harmony with Gaia, and on a shared connection to the divine. This is not a utopian fantasy. It is the next logical step in human evolution, and you are its pioneers. Do not be afraid to leave old situations behind to answer the call of your soul tribe. Your true family is waiting for you. With the thinning of the veil, your connection to your higher self and your spiritual guides will become a direct, clear, and constant stream of communication. The days of struggling to meditate or feeling disconnected are over. You will live in a state of perpetual communion with the divine. Your intuition will not be a whisper. It will be a clear, unwavering inner voice, your infallible compass guiding you through every choice. You will begin to consciously interact with beings from higher dimensions, your angelic teams, ascended masters, and galactic family of light, who have been assisting humanity from behind the scenes for eons. They will now be able to interact with you more directly, offering guidance, technology, and wisdom to help rebuild the world. This is not science fiction. This is your birthright as a multidimensional being. You will remember your own starseed origins, the unique energetic signature you brought with you from other star systems to assist in this planetary ascension. This remembrance will unlock latent abilities and a profound sense of purpose that will eclipse anything you have ever known. You are not just a human being. You are a cosmic ambassador, and your tour of duty is just beginning. This cosmic connection will also unlock humanity's latent creative potential. The 5D reality is a reality of instantaneous creation. The time lag between thought and manifestation will collapse. In the old 3D world, it might take years of hard work to manifest a goal. In the new energy, if your intention is pure and aligned with your heart and the highest good of all, your thoughts will manifest with startling speed. This is an immense power that requires immense responsibility. You must become the vigilant guardian of your own mind. Every thought you think is a prayer, an instruction to the universe. This is why the clearing work leading up to the gateway is so essential. You must cleanse your subconscious of all fear-based, limitation-based programming, or you will inadvertently create more of what you do not want. The new mantra must be, I am a sovereign creator, and I choose to create only beauty, love, joy, and abundance for myself and for all. You will learn to wield your thoughts with the precision of a master artist, painting your reality onto the quantum canvas moment by moment. The world will be your masterpiece. This leads us to the final warning and the greatest promise. The September gateway is the activation, but the work that follows is a marathon, not a sprint. There will be days when the residue of the old world feels heavy. There will be moments when your own remaining pockets of shadow surface. There will be times you look at the parts of the world still playing out the 3D drama and feel a sense of discouragement. This is where your faith will be tested and forged into an unbreakable force. You must learn to hold the vision, hold the frequency of the new earth even when your physical eyes cannot yet see it everywhere. You must become a hope holder, a frequency keeper for the entire planet. Your unwavering faith is the magnetic force that will pull the collective timeline more rapidly into the new reality. Remember, you would not have been chosen for this mission if you were not capable of completing it. You have been trained for this over lifetimes. You have every tool, every skill, and all the strength you need already encoded within you. The September wave is simply the key that unlocks the door. It is up to you to bravely walk through it, and to keep walking step by step into the glorious dawn that awaits. This is my final call to action for you now. This is not just about liking or subscribing. This is about your soul's commitment. I want you to sit with this information. Feel it in your bones, in your heart, in the very core of your being. Feel the truth of it resonating within you. And if you do, I want you to make a sacred vow to yourself. A vow that you will not shrink from this moment. A vow that you will face your shadows with courage, that you will choose love over fear in every instance, and that you will dedicate your life, from this moment forward, to being a living, breathing anchor of the new earth. Seal this vow in your heart, and as a final collective act of anchoring this new reality, I invite you one last time to go to the comment section. I want you to write the two most powerful words in the universe, the two words that define your true identity as a sovereign creator being. Write, I am. By declaring this, you are stepping out of the smallness of the egoic self and into the infinite power of your divine presence. You are aligning with the very frequency of Source. You are declaring that you are ready, you are here, and you are the one you have been waiting for. Remember, the third week of September 2025 is not the end. It is the beginning of everything. The chaos is a smokescreen for a divine rebirth. The breakdown is a precursor to a magnificent breakthrough. You were born for these times. You are the light that will illuminate the path forward. You are the hope of humanity. Trust yourself, trust the plan, and know with every fiber of your being that the very best is yet to come. The golden age is not a distant dream. It is a reality that we are co-creating right here, right now. Welcome home, chosen one. Welcome home.